Welcome back to Guru Beauty. I am Jodie and it is time for my monthly favourites. This is products that I have been enjoying over the last month. It's been a while since I have posted a monthly favourites, which is very, very unusual for me. I have enjoyed the break though, but I'm really looking forward to letting you know what beauty products I've been enjoying. I have a lot of makeup for you, a little bit of body care, hair care, and skincare, so a bit of everything. Also, just a quick question for you here at the start. A couple of you have actually asked me about videos on, or a video for my 2015 favourites. If you're interested in a series of my favourite beauty discoveries from 2015, despite the fact that it's March, please leave comments down below. If you do think it's too late and you're not really interested, also leave comments down below. I would really like to hear your perspective on whether you'd like a series of those videos. The videos would be, you know, my favourite lip discoveries of 2015, my favourite face makeup discoveries of 2015, etc, etc. So let me know if you think it's too late or still something of interest. Let's start with these. These are powder dry shampoos. They're from a brand called Ambience, and you can find these at Priceline. You can also get them online. I'll include links down below. The thing that sets these apart, I guess, from other dry shampoo powders, like there is one from Lush, there is one that I've used and really enjoyed from Shu Uemura, is that these are tinted. They come in a range of different tints, and the idea is that not only do you absorb oil, add texture, add volume to your hair, either at the roots or all the way through, but it's also what they've coined as sort of makeup for hair. So if you are, say, in between, you know, hair, look at me, I'm in between visits to the salon, you can sort of, you know, supplement those in between times with the tinted dry shampoos. I've been loving these. I've got the blonde one and the no tint one, despite the fact that my roots are anything but no tint or blonde. Both of these work for me really, really well. This just adds a really sort of light, sort of goldy, blondie tint. It probably makes my roots seem a little less bad. You take off the lid and it reveals a little brush. You just shake it into your part. And you really should do it when your hair is loose, because then you basically just use your fingers. I'll make another part, flip the hair over and go like that. Make another part, flip the hair over and go like that. I find that it's just a beautiful way to absorb the oil on day 2, day 3. Add some texture even on day 1 when my hair's just so flat and straight and shiny. They're just awesome. I really, really like them. I think these retail for about 35 Australian dollars, and they also do have refills available as well, so don't chuck the brush away when you're done. You can just buy the refill. They've got a brunette, a red, a range of tints, and I think you'll really enjoy them. Some other products that I've been loving this month that I really want to let you know about. This is an Australian, actually a West Australian brand called Smitten Cosmetics, and they started this range of makeup I think a few years ago now, based on a moisturizing cream that was quite unique, quite different. And the lady who owns the company, she wanted to build makeup, or at least a foundation, based on this moisturizing cream. And what they've come up with is a whipped mousse foundation from Smitten Cosmetics. It is beautiful. I've been using it this month. It features rosehip and jojoba. It is SPF 15. It is made in Australia. Comes in a really nice little plastic tube. It's got a lovely moussey, rich kind of texture to it. A little goes a long way. It is a really nice medium to full coverage foundation. It builds nicely. I'm in the shade Honey. In addition to the foundation, I've also really been enjoying these little tubes of whipped paint. We've got Perfect Plum, absolutely gorgeous. I'll include a picture here of myself wearing Perfect Plum. Just absolutely gorgeous. They're so smooth and creamy, and they just blend in beautifully. I do still wear these over a primer to make sure they last all day. This shade here is Enchantment. It's just a beautiful bronzy shade. Just that all over the lid with some eyeliner and mascara. Absolutely beautiful. I've adored both of these shades, thoroughly recommend them. I'll include a link down below where you can find out more about that brand. On to skincare. I really have been enjoying this product. This is something perfect for the summer. It's from Alpha H. You know that I really love Alpha H Liquid Gold with glycolic acid. They've sent this one to me as part of their SPF awareness campaign for the summertime. This is the Protection Plus Daily SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Cream. I've been using this in place of a moisturizer. razor, 50 ml tube here, beautiful pump, sits nicely under makeup, and you've obviously got SPF 50 protection, which is really fantastic. And this is another one I've really been enjoying, another Australian brand called Skinsitut. Serious skincare is their slogan. This is their multi-active mist that hydrates and brightens. It is made in Australia. You can spray it on your face while you're doing your skincare, after you've applied your powder, throughout the day for a refresh, whatever. It's really nice. Top ingredient, water followed by glycerin, niacinamide, all great ingredients for the skin. Now, there have also been some body care products that I've really quite enjoyed. I've been sent these products from Gillette, and this is all about shaving and razoring. So for the longest time, I've been using a different razor in the shower, and I was sent this little one. It's called the Venus Swirl. And what makes this razor different, besides the fact that it has not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 blades, is that it's got a little swivel ball. And what the swivel ball does for this razor, in addition to the pivoting razor head, is just makes this thing contour to the curves of your legs, your knees, your calves, behind your knees, really, really well. It's probably the best razor that I've ever used for my legs and for my underarms. I've really enjoyed it. And the other thing that I have rediscovered is this product that they sent along with the swirl, and it is the Satin Care with a touch of Olay Violet Swirl Shave Gel. I haven't used shave gels for a long time, but it really does just make it a pleasure to shave your legs. You just need the tiniest amount of this. It's a really rich, nourishing, foaming product. It's gel to foam, so it's like magic when you spray it on your leg. It shows you the areas that you have shaved, that you still need to shave, but it also provides a lot of moisture, a lot of just nourishing treatment for your skin while you shave. I feel like my legs just feel really nice, moisturized and smooth, really smooth, not dry. There have also been some palettes come out that I have really been enjoying recently. Everyone and his dog is talking about this one from Too Faced. It has released in Australia at Mecca. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I've really enjoyed this pink actually, totally fetch when I wanted to add a little bit of richness. Just lightly blend it out into the outer corner. I've really enjoyed it there. I love that you've got a larger size highlight, both in a matte shade and then also a shimmery shade just for all over the lid or the inner corner. I've really enjoyed Almond Truffle, a sort of really mid-tone light brown, perfect for the crease. And then also Mocha, which is just a little bit darker for the crease. Really nice matte look that I'll do with Divinity, Mocha, and Almond Truffle. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of Bordeaux in. It's just a deeper plum shade. And this one, Molasses Chip, is also absolutely stunning. If you like cooler shades, I think you'll absolutely love Cafe au Lait. I only wore that for the first time the other day. This is a beautiful palette, very versatile, lots of shades in there, darker shades, lighter shades, a range of finishes. I think you'll love it. This is one that was sent to me from Kit Cosmetics. This is called the I Woke Up Like This 1 Minute Wonder Palette. And it's an interesting one. I've actually been quite surprised how much I've enjoyed it. We've got a blush. Then we've got a cream which they describe as something that can be used for the lips or on the cheeks. Of course, applying a cream blush on the cheeks underneath a powder can really help that powder have more pigment and also stay longer throughout the day. And then we've got 3 powders. We've got some more shimmery sort of highlighty shades which I've enjoyed not only on the face but also on the eyes. And then this contour shade in the middle, what have they called that? Glow for Gold, is absolutely beautiful. I've really enjoyed that for a contour on a dewier face, and also I've really enjoyed that on the eyes. A really nice, relatively inexpensive palette that I have been really quite pleasantly surprised by. I would definitely consider packing that in my travel bag, and I've been reaching for it every day. I've also got some favorites from the Urban Decay range of releases. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette. It is still available. I think you really need to play with this before you sort of make a snap judgment looking at it. For example, today I used the OC shade for the first time. It looks like a fairly matte apricot blush shade, but oh my god, on the cheeks and on the eyes, it's this duochrome apricot-y pink. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but apricot-y pink like pearl finish product. It doesn't look like it looks in the pan. I would, yeah, definitely encourage you to play with these, to get to the store and have a look at this palette in person, because it's more than meets the eye. I really love it. A great range of shades, enjoying it a lot. Also on the eyes. I love using blush and bronzer and highlight on the eyes as well as on the face. They are just such multi-purpose products. All right, so Nars have also released quite a few different products this month in Australia. I am wearing it today. I have reviewed it today. The Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. Now I mention this as a favorite because I have worn this probably most out of all my foundations. I've worn this probably for the most days over the month of February whilst reviewing. It is a like, it's not a love, but just a favorite foundation in terms of, yeah, how many days I've worn it this month. Oh, this is everything that I hoped it would be. The Nars Hammermet palette. This also is part of the limited edition Nouvelle Vogue collection. Beautiful combo of shades. Absolutely gorgeous. Been loving that duo. Absolutely blown away by their lipstick shade that is part of the Nouvelle Vogue collection. In particular, this one called Rose Cliff. I am a neutral lover, you know it, but this just stays such a long time on the lip. I wore it today with my Chanel Precision Lip Definer in nude and it stayed all day. I still had this colour on. I think I put it on at about 11 a.m. It was still on my lips at about 6 o'clock after dinner. The combination of these two, absolutely brilliant. The Rose Cliff is just such a stunning everyday nude shade, neutral shade. I think it would suit a lot of different skin tones. Huge fan of Rose Cliff. Speaking of nude lipsticks, this is the other lot of products that I've enjoyed from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani release. Nudes again. So the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Ex-Girlfriend. You can see that's just an everyday sort of rosy nude shade. Stunning. And then she has a lipstick to go with that as well. The lipstick is not exactly the same shade as the lip liner. It is quite sort of sheer and glossy. You can build it up with a few multiple, passes on the lips, but just a beautiful everyday nude. Again, that glossy sort of sheerer finish means that you can just whack it on and go. It's, yeah, a lovely, lovely shade. I've been enjoying those. Final product from products that I picked up from Mecca this month is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder. My favorite shade out of the four is the Brilliant Strobe Light. It is sort of the most goldy type tone. I've really been enjoying this one as well, the Sculptor, Ambient Strobing Sculptor sponge to apply it. I quite like applying it wet. It does give it a little bit more intensity, but this is not a product like the Balm's Merry Luminizer or the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed powders. It's more subtle than that. Like Hourglass, it's Hourglass. It's Hourglass. It's a more subtle highlighter, and I don't find it too glittery. I think there might be more glitter in other shades, but I've been loving this one, the Brilliant Strobe Light. If you are into a more subtle highlighter, I think that you'll really quite enjoy them. This is something I picked up in January, I think, from Sephora. It's from IT Cosmetics, and as a rule, I love IT Cosmetics products. They really pretty much, I can only think of maybe one or two products that have not wowed me from the line, and I've tried a lot of IT Cosmetics. This is the CC Plus I Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream and Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum with SPF 50 plus UVA UVB Broad Spectrum Natural Physical UVA UVB chemical free sunscreen. It's paraben free. That's an awful long list of a small amount of this product under the eye area, over blemishes or dark spots, then smooth in circular motions. The exclusive cooling tip works to immediately cool skin, reduce the appearance of puffiness, and smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. So the idea is that it's really cooling as you pop it on your eye, and it is quite cooling. I've got this in the shade medium. I adore the fact that it's a standalone concealer or something that you can wear under your concealer as a hydrating serum with a little bit of coverage, but it's got SPF 50. Amazing. The active ingredient is titanium dioxide 9% and zinc oxide 6.3%. I haven't done the flash test with this, but adore it. Adore it. For every day, you can't go past an SPF 50 eye safe cream with a bit of coverage. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Recommend it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I've got two more makeup products. Then I've got a miss for the month, and a few promising products as well that will probably feature in next month's favourites. Next is a makeup product from Estee Lauder. It's the Double Wear Stay in Place Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade Burgundy Suede. It's a two-sided product where you've got a blender smudger sponge on one end. I've never used that. I like to use brushes, but this is beautiful. It's a plummy brown. It is Double Wear Stay in Place, so it's a long-wearing eyeliner. Very, very creamy, great colour, especially for brown eyes. It's like a raisiny shade. Adore. And then one from the drugstore. This is my final piece of makeup favourites for the month. I must admit I haven't been watching as much YouTube lately as I normally would, but I haven't heard anything about these. I think they're called the L'Oreal Infallible Matte FX Lip Colours from memory. It's nowhere on the packaging once you take it out of the packaging. This is in the shade 001 Silencio. As you take off the cap, it unscrews. The cap is actually what holds the product. The applicator is a tapered sponge, you can see there. Basically, as you close the lid, the applicator rubs onto the lip product, which is like almost a cream to powder type feel to it. And you've got a new application every time you open it up. This is like a matte, as I say, cream to powder product that just, it lasts a long time. It's different to like your paint on, you know, liquid to matte lip products that dry like paint and have an uncomfortable sort of dried paint feel on your lips. This one just kind of, it sort of goes on matte and it sort of stays matte and it's very comfortable. It's pigmented. I've got a brighter shade of this as well and really quite impressed. I do have one miss for the month. This is something that I got in a pack, a Josie Moran Winter Whimsical Wonders pack, I think around Christmas time. And it's taken me a while to actually try this. It's the Josie Moran Coconut Watercolor Eyeshadow. It's a liquid product and you have to shake it very well. When you open it up, it's a gorgeous shade by the way, absolutely gorgeous. You just paint that on, tap or blend the product in either with your finger or with a brush. I've just found this product to be patchy, uneven. It takes more work than you want. Theoretically, it would be a nice sort of one color wonder where you just pop it on the lid, blend it out and you're done. While it's a gorgeous shade, I've just found it to be, yeah, difficult to work with. A miss for me, unfortunately. I won't be trying any more of those. Finally, I have 3 products for you that I have acquired in the second half of the month that I probably haven't had for long enough, but I've been quite impressed with just a few uses. I have really been enjoying this product. It's launching on March 18th. It's a Benefit Cosmetics Professional product, so they've added to that professional range. It's called the Matte Rescue, and the idea of this is that you actually apply it after your skincare and before the Pro Balm, the Professional. It's a very sort of lightweight gel type product that you apply where you want, mattifying. I will normally apply this on my T-zone, definitely around my nose. More experimentation required, but I think that one is retailing for $55 out on March 18th. And then this little number is another new primer. It's from Dior, and it's the Dior Skin Forever and Ever Wear Extreme Perfection and Hold Makeup Base. I love that it's very lightweight. You've got to shake it. It's got a shakeable. I love that it's SPF 20 PA++, and this is actually also meant to have benefits for your skin with continued use. I found it very smoothing, lightweight, easy, fast to apply. I thought my makeup went over it really, really nicely. I've only used it a couple of times, so as I say, more experimentation required. They have released a reformulation of the Dior Skin Forever foundation. They've also got a loose powder. I will be letting you know a little bit more about those. And then the final promising product that I have tried this month is this epilator. It's from Braun. It was sent to me, and it's the Silk Epil 9 Wet and Dry Epilator. I have never used an epilator before. As you can see, I've been really enjoying the razor with the shaving gel. An epilator is basically like tweezing or waxing, but with an easy to use machine that's going to do that plucking. I was really scared that it would really hurt, and I was really brave. And on my legs, it was absolutely fine. I have waxed my legs before. I think they're probably pretty pain resistant. But I've used it on my armpits, and I'm really excited about this. I haven't used it wet yet in the shower, but you can use it with shaving gels, which again help to moisturize and smooth your skin at the same time. There's 2 different speeds. I love, as I say, that you can use it wet or dry, but also that you can use it on your face. So they have a couple different attachments. They've got one that just helps to sort of, it has a vibrating sensation, which helps desensitize that plucking feel, I guess, as you use it. There's also something for the face, which I haven't used yet, but I do have peach fluff, and I have done the little sort of razoring thing before with it. I do notice it when I'm reviewing foundations and that kind of thing. I'm really excited to use this on my face and to see how we go. So I'm absolutely loving this. I did an arm actually, and you know what, 5 days later my arm is still lovely and smooth, and yeah, it was really easy to use, relatively pain-free, really no big deal. And what I love is that you're not having to pay all that money for waxing at a salon. You're not having to book in an appointment and make the time in a busy schedule. You're not having to mess around with waxes at home. I have messed around with wax strips before and at-home waxing. This is so easy. It's a higher price outlay up front, but my goodness, it's meant to give you up to 4 weeks of smoothness, and it works on, you know, fractions of a millimeter long hair. So you don't have to grow your hairs out in order to rip them out of your body. Anyway, I can't sing praises of this machine enough. I'm really enjoying it. Let me know if you've used that product. It really is brilliant. I would recommend an Applicator after my experience, and that is a brilliant one. I have absolutely no complaints about it at all. It charges, so it's cordless. Yeah, it's brilliant. So that is it from me, all of my favorites for the month. I hope that you have enjoyed. Please let me know down below in the comments what your favorite products have been for the month. As always, I love to hear from you, and others really enjoy reading your comments too. So thank you in advance for that. Have yourself a gorgeous day. Please don't forget, you are beautiful. Whether you use all of these products or none of them, you are absolutely beautiful. And you know what? Even more than looking beautiful, so much more important is being it. Be beautiful with all of those around you. Enjoy what life has to offer. Make the world a better place. And I will see you again really, really soon. Bye.